The crime itself was a pretty brutal stabbing of a young lady named Tianna Wells, 25-year-old woman. She was found by some family members on June 16th, 2021. It was clear, based on the condition of her body, that she'd been there for some time, at least a few days. On June 13th of 2021, she arrived home at about 7:30 p.m. with an unidentified male. Down the line, he's identified as our defendant. She enters the apartment with him. She's never seen leaving again. Crime scene officers look through her apartment, looking for evidence, and what's most crucial really is what they don't find. So they don't find the weapon that was used in the murder, which was a stabbing. Also not recovered were her phone, her keys, a pocketbook, ID. We were able to track the movement of the phone away from the scene. The person who killed her took her phone, took it away from the scene. What we also looked through were her communications and her Instagram record. What that showed was that she was in communication with a male who she identified as Quadir, lived right around the corner, which is consistent with our defendant's noted address at the time. So that's all good information. Is it enough to charge? Detective Parker, who was assigned, said, "I want more," and he pursued it. A couple of months after the murder, he was notified by the defendant that our victim's Instagram account had been hacked, for lack of a better word. It had been changed from her Instagram account, which she used for personal reasons and also for her clothing line that she was trying to get off the ground, into a promotional account for a rapper named YNGPQUA, who happens to be our defendant. What we were able to do is not just show that this promotional account had been kind of added to our victim's account, but it was also done from the same device that our victim used to access that account. In 2024, a witness came forward, was able to watch the video, look at the male who entered the apartment with Miss Wells when she's seen for the last time, and say, "That is Quadir Moore." In a trial, she came in and she was able to make that same identification. Identifying information, hair, tattoo on the right hand. This is somebody who had known the defendant for several years and was able to confidently make that ID. So it was a combination of these factors that all contributed to the finding that, beyond a reasonable doubt, the defendant is the person who killed Tianna Wells. A lot of family members of the victim who came from, all over. They were all in the courtroom on Monday for the trial. The room was full of people there to support Miss Wells. They're a long-suffering, kind, decent group of people who I'm really pleased were there to hear the word guilty.